Imagine waking up every day unburdened by the weight of fear. What could you achieve if you weren't held back by anxiety, distrust, or hesitation? History is a reflection of human resilience and ambition, yet fear has often loomed over all the choices that we've made, shaping civilizations and each of us. Fear is deeply rooted in our biology. It evolved as a tool for survival, warning us of immediate threats, a lurking predator, an impending storm, or hostile territory. Our ancestors depended on this primal instinct to investigate and navigate their dangerous environments. But as societies advanced, this survival tool began to overreach its purpose. Fears started governing not just our instinctual actions, but also our relationships. And believe it or not, our innovations and aspirations. Take, for instance, during the early 20th century. Fear of technological advancement led to resistance against automobiles and electricity. Farmers feared tractors would replace their labor, and towns were quite wary of the dangers of power lines. Yet overcoming these fears led to unprecedented progress. And while protective, fear does have its costs. Psychologists have noted how chronic fear rewires the brain. It limits creativity and critical thinking. Nations also have fallen prey to collective fears, leading to wars, segregation, and even missed opportunities. Fear of the unknown fueled the witch hunts of the 17th century. And at a more personal level, fear can stifle potential. Think of the countless ideas, businesses, or even relationships that have been abandoned because fear whispered, "What if I fail?" History is littered with what could have beens because individuals succumb to fear instead of challenging it. Some of humanity's greatest breakthroughs came from those who chose to live without fear. Living without fear doesn't mean recklessness. Studies show that people who master fear exhibit extremely high levels of emotional intelligence and resilience. They don't ignore fear, but they acknowledge it, understanding its origins, but choosing to act despite the fear. Modern psychology offers tools for cultivating fearlessness. Techniques such as mindfulness, exposure therapy, and cognitive reframing allow individuals to confront and diminish fears. Let it be from public speaking all the way to existential anxieties. And on a societal level, education and exposure to diverse perspectives foster understanding, reducing the fears that divide us. So what would a fearless humanity look like? Think of a world where innovation is not stifled by the fear of failure, where relationships aren't hindered by the fear of rejection, and where societies embrace differences rather than fearing them. Consider how fearlessness could address global challenges. A collective rejection of fear of economic loss, fear of political opposition, it could all galvanize unified action towards a positive good. Fearless individuals and communities innovate, they collaborate, and they find solutions that others deem impossible, which is vastly different than trying to impose fear on you to control you. So, as the ancient philosopher Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. You already have the tools, the wisdom, and collective strength to live beyond your fear. All it takes now is the willingness to choose courage over hesitation. These are Interesting Things with JC.